Hello. We've got a weekend wellness. Today this is Desmond. Hello. I don't know if that is how he would sound. Is it? He's staying over. Do you have a pet? Do you know someone who's got a pet at these times? Make the most of the chance to embrace your pet, to seek comfort and reassurance from them, and also to provide the same back, because they are the most loyal, affectionate, consistently lovable and fabulous companions, and we're so lucky to have them. Today I'm thinking about monotony. As always, we start with a little task. My question to you is, do you stretch? If you have one of these, you will notice that every time they get up, they do a stretch. Now, if you're not in the habit of it, just give it a go. Reach up to the sky, reach down to as far to your toes or your knees or whatever as you can. Have a little shot of that. Do a simple yoga routine. Lots to be found online for free. It will make you feel so much better, and it's a really good way to release tension. Apologies for background noise in the house today. Now, I'm thinking about monotony today, okay? I've heard people talk about being bored on lockdown. Personally, I don't really feel I've had a chance to experience said boredom. We've got plenty to keep ourselves entertained with. And actually, I'm probably quite the opposite. I'm feeling a bit like a butterfly. I'm flitting from one activity to the next, struggling to get things completed. However, on Friday, I braved a trip to our local Asda superstore. I was shopping for 3 different households, and I was trying to figure out in my head as I was making the slow slalom snake-like journey to the front door. And I was very much aware of monotony from a different perspective. People saying they've got kids to entertain, keep themselves entertained. They're saying that they're bored at home. They're stuck inside their houses. And see you, Desmond. And I was sitting thinking about the people who have to go into work, who have to just carry on regardless, whether it's in the health profession or whether it's shops or catering or all sorts of things, postal workers, all these people are just having to suck it up and get on with it. And I was thinking about this poor guy that was just shepherding us in, and he was just standing in the same spot, and I of course struck up a conversation with him, but I don't think too many other people did. I thought, gosh, that's boring. And then as I neared the front entrance, I noticed how the system was working. There was a lady at the front. I didn't realise, I thought she was actually a customer at first. She was a lady with her winter coat on outside, and at the exit door somebody was standing with a counter, and every so often she'd say, right, another 3 in. And then the first lady would count us in. And when I came out of the shop, an hour and a half later, the whole thing took about 2 hours for me. The 2 ladies were still there, and I thought, goodness gracious me, that must be mind-numbing and kind of soul-destroying how slowly the time must be ticking by. Then I ventured up the travelator up to the homeware section and saw these two people acting like bouncers at the top, and when I got closer again, I said hello, because I'm making a point to say hello and thank you to people who are out there doing their jobs and having just to get on with things while the rest of us are battling with the challenge of being stuck at home with the various commitments. But I wondered what they were doing, and they were just spraying the handrail, spray wipe, and I thought, oh my goodness me, that perhaps is monotony. Having people shout abuse of you at work, that stress, all that, instead of just appreciating what you're doing for them, that's monotony and stress. So I guess my idea today is that we try and think about things from a slightly different perspective, and as always, try and show a little bit of empathy. So I'm quite sure that any people who are watching this probably are already empathetic, compassionate beings. Otherwise, I doubt you'd be interested in this kind of topic. So I guess the task ahead is try and reach out to someone and show a little bit of appreciation, whether it be by putting a sign in your window we're going to post up a new sign in our window this time that says thank you to all superheroes, or whether it is actually just checking in with a stranger in the street, how are you? Or showing that person when you brave the shop, thanks very much for doing this, thanks for your commitment, thanks for looking out for us, stay safe. And as always, thanks very much for listening. I hope you're managing to have a good weekend, and a very, very, very happy birthday to my sister-in-law and my brother who have had their birthdays. Craig's was yesterday, Karen today. I hope you managed to have a great weekend. We're sending you lots of love. Bye.